I'm excited to share with you the 3 secrets that we use to get our clients amazing results in a short amount of time. Now, this is taken from a webinar that we did with our gym members back in April, and I've shortened it down. It was originally over an hour long, so you're going to notice some little jump cuts. But at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you a special offer just for you for watching the video. Make sure you take notes because there's going to be a lot of great stuff in there. But if at the end of the video you're interested in working with us, then I want to create an opportunity for you to jump on a call with me and see if our program would be a good fit for you. So here we go, hybrid training system. We're going to go over how to lose weight even when you can't work out, how you can eat anything and still get toned, and the biggest mistake everyone makes when starting a new plan. My promise to you is that I will show you exactly how to lose body fat and inches without putting extra time in the gym or sacrificing good foods. So I want you to imagine what your life would be like if you've achieved all your health and physical goals. If you never have to worry about medications again or shopping in a certain department for a new outfit, and what life will be like when you not only know how to get results, but you learn how to do it in a way that lasts a lifetime. We've been running 6-week and 3-week and 4-week and 12-week challenges since we've existed as a gym. And one thing that we've seen with those is sometimes people get to the end, they lose a lot of weight, but then they gain it back after the challenge is over. And so we wanted to solve that problem. So this is about lifelong sustainability and not about quick fixes. I want you to think about what kind of a difference that this would make for you and your family if you could come up with a program that gave you sustainable results so that it was easy enough that you knew that you could follow it for life. So this is Anna Maria. Coach Ivan, every week when we talk, he basically said that she is the poster child of who we want in this program. She tracks everything that we need her to track so that we can give her the best information. This isn't just a, calorie counting program or anything like this. This is personal training delivered through a lot of different means that can all be remote. Anyway, so I asked Anna Maria if I could have her share a little bit about her story. And one of the things that I wanted to ask her to share was maybe a little bit about I want her to share why she is a good fit for the program. So is that okay, Anna Maria? Can I have you pop on, unmute yourself? And actually, I'm going to stop the share and then let you kind of talk about the program a little bit and also what you feel makes you a poster child for this program.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a poster child, but I also can't take compliments. So I'm just gonna push that aside.
I was gonna say that
but thank you, Ivan.
up there suggests otherwise.
I guess what makes me the poster child, I'm just an overachiever who's super dedicated. I had a certain goal in mind, and I still have this goal in mind of who I've wanted to be for my entire life. And the hybrid program gives me the discipline to do that. It gives me the guidance and structure I need because before I was just overwhelmed. Like that's the thing. Like I had everything in mind. Like I knew I had to eat well. I knew I had to work out. I knew I had to do this stuff. But I was just so overwhelmed with that information. I did not know how to structure it. And then when I found out about the hybrid program, and I've never done a program before, I was very much, I say it all the time. I'm like this super uber liberal, like radical feminist who's just like, unrealistic body standards. This sucks. Let's not do this. But I knew my nutrition and just myself needed some type of structure. And I really love the gym and I love the people at the gym and the community that we have, that it didn't feel like a Weight Watchers or a Nutrisystem or or Noom or something that's like, you have to lose weight to have some fun, some value. It provided the structure I needed. And the tools I needed and also the understanding I needed about what I eat and how I eat and when I eat. Because so between 2017 and when I started this program, I did lose a lot of weight. But I in no way have the tone I do now. Like in the, what is it? It's been about 4 months I've been in the program, maybe 3. Everything's changed for me. And simply, I think I attribute all that to nutrition. It's definitely, I mean, obviously the way I work out adds to it, but I was working out that way before. When I first started kickboxing, I was doing 10 hours a week working out, but I did not tone up the way I did in just the 3 months of being in the hybrid program. And I really do attribute that to just nutrition, upping my protein, understanding when I should be eating. I'm rambling at this point, but I'd say that's my experience. And like having Ivan's support is really like, he's helped me work through a lot of food-related anxieties I didn't even realize I had. So that's been especially helpful as well.
Awesome. And thank you so much for sharing. So that is who hybrid is for. Now,
Mute now.
yeah. Who it's not for. It's not for people who want overnight results or for those who don't want to put in the work. Obviously, there is going to be work. It's not that hard, but you know, anything in life, there's always going to be something that's going to be easier, and that is to not do anything. It's not for people who are more focused on the goal instead of the journey. Those are kind of what we saw with like 6-week challenges where people would lose the weight and then gain it back at the end because they were just so focused on the number and not about who they become, so that you just naturally live at that weight that you want to be. And it's not for people who are waiting for the perfect time to start something new, because there's never a perfect time. And even if there was a perfect time, the problem is when things aren't perfect, people fall off. So what we're going to cover: Secret 1, how to drop weight even if you're unable to work out. Secret 2, how you can eat anything and still get toned. And Secret 3, the biggest mistake that everyone makes when starting a new plan. So Secret 1, how to drop weight even if you can't work out. You see, most people think that the reason that they gain weight is because they stopped working out. When in actuality, the reason people gain weight is because they don't know how to change their nutrition around not working out. If you eat 500 calories less a day than the energy that you spend, that equals 3,500 calories a week. 3,500 calories is a pound of fat, or is a pound. So if you want to lose a pound, you need to burn 3,500 calories more than what you take in. So if you eat 500 calories less each day, then you will lose 1 pound a week. Now, if you eat 500 calories less and then burn 500 extra calories during your workout, then you burn 2 pounds a week. So it's a very scientific formula. You can look at very scientifically. It is like a very accurate picture to just look at calories in, calories out. That is the most important aspect to weight loss. And so we've been able to prove that time and time again by adjusting these numbers. So if you don't change your eating, you are unable to work off a bad diet. Now I'm gonna have Laurie share with you, although I don't know if she's on here. I didn't see her.
She was.
She is on here. Oh yeah, the cat. Duh. Yeah, I got so excited. Laurie's cat will be sharing. So Laurie, I'm gonna unmute you here. So actually, before I have you share, I want you guys to look at this picture. This is Laurie before she started working out. She had 2 strokes, and then I joke, and I hope this joke, she's okay with it, that then she had a 3rd stroke of good luck and found fighting fit. And
So bad.
she is standing in one leg of these pants right here. She is standing inside of one leg of these pants. Anyway, I wanted to bring her on here because she was in our initial group that we took through hybrid. Everybody knows how dedicated she is to working out. However, she joined hybrid, had an experience, then discontinued hybrid, had an experience, and now is back in hybrid and having an experience. And I'd like her to share those 3 experiences. Laurie, take it away.
Okay. So I started a hybrid when Forrest and Lucas first brought it on. And during those 6 weeks, I lost 12.2 pounds and 13.945 inches. It was the most weight loss that I had consistently for a shorter period of time. Whereas, before I did the hybrid and everything, I'd lose a little bit and I would stall, lose a little bit more and then stall. Whereas doing the hybrid the first time, it was a consistent drop. When I finished the hybrid challenge and everything, and I thought, I was invited to continue it, but I thought, no, I'm fine. I know what to do and stuff. But, the little things keep coming back. And so I talked to my husband about it and everything. And I told him, I said, you know what, I really did good on this hybrid and I wanted to get back on it.
Thank you very much for sharing. Secret 2, how you can eat anything and still get toned. This is awesome. Okay, you can literally eat anything. I mean, maybe not plastic and stuff, but anything edible. So most people think that you have to eat chicken and veggies all day to tone your body. Actually, you can eat anything that you want. So macronutrients make up your body. You can break all your food down into 3 components called macronutrients. Everything has macronutrients and they're easily trackable. And each person can find the right balance for their body and their goals. So those macronutrients are protein, carbs, and fat. And these make up your calories. So a gram of protein has 4 calories in it. 1 gram of carbs has 4 calories. And then 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. So with this in mind, as long as you know what you're about to eat has, then you can move that around in your meal plan. You can eat that delicious pizza as long as you know how to move your calories and move your macronutrients around to adjust for that. Chris, do you mind sharing your experience?
Yeah, absolutely. So starting the hybrid program, I will start out with like the first 6 weeks or so. I did strictly follow the food guidelines that Forrest had set up for me. And that is probably where I noticed my most rapid amount of weight loss. I was really excited that I could still eat pizza. I could drink some soda. I go out with my son every Saturday night to have ice cream. And I was happy that I was able to continue to do those things and still not gain weight or like maintain the weight that I had that I already worked on. So I was super excited about that. I think that's all I got.
Awesome. No, that's perfect. Thank you so much. All right, go ahead and awesome. Perfect. All right. So secret 3, the biggest mistake that everyone makes when starting a new plan. And I've made this mistake as a coach. In fact, this is probably the biggest change between the challenges that we've ran in the past and this hybrid program. And we're still going to run our challenges. It's still a great onboarding program to share with people, but it is not a long-term solution. The biggest mistake that everyone makes when starting a new plan is that, so most people think that they need the perfect nutrition plan. And yet it makes it very easy when people come in, they go, all I need is a meal plan. And so we hand them a meal plan based on what works for us. However, you guys are not us. And so especially here in Texas, there are a lot of cultures. It seems to be, Austin seems to be quite a melting pot. There's a lot of different cultures and people eat different kinds of foods. And so one of the issues is that a trainer, and a lot of times us trainers, I'm married, but a lot of times it's single dudes who can live off of chicken and broccoli and, all that, kind of very Spartan sort of meal plan. trying to give that to a mother of 5 with a family to feed, it doesn't make sense. And so the biggest mistake is that people have a meal plan that works for them and they hand it to everybody thinking that it'll work for everybody. When actually what we've found is that everybody does a lot of things correctly. And so the biggest mistake that we make is trying to implement a meal plan that's too rigid or that worked great for someone else, but expects you to fit this new mold that isn't you. Instead of having us set you up with a personal coach who customizes everything 100% to you. So we look at what are all the things you're already doing right, what are the things you enjoy eating, and how do we make that work with your meal plan? So rather than us giving you our answer, we help you design your own answer, your own meal plan that fits you and fits your family. All we do is we track what you're eating, we track what you're doing right, we track what you enjoy, and we apply what's needed. This meal plan becomes your meal plan and not some random foods that you don't enjoy. So I'm going to share, I don't know if Art, are you on here? Yeah, you're on here.
He was on.
He was on here. Well, I'm going to hit play. And
oh, there he is.
There you are, Art. Well, I'm going to hit play. I'm going to play this. If you want to add anything to it, just if you can keep it under 30 seconds. But I'm going to just share this. He sent this to me yesterday.
It's super easy, super flexible. It's customized to you. It's the best thing that I've come across, and I've tried a lot of different things, and they're just really hard to maintain. I've been in those yo-yo diets, but hybrid for sure. It keeps me accountable, and it's just so easy to work with, easy to adapt to, and just make it become part of your new lifestyle.
Awesome. Art, is there anything you want to add to that?
No, that pretty much is it. And just echoing what you guys have been sharing, the first time I heard hybrid, I thought, yeah, it's just another fad diet, rigid meal planning, hard workouts that I'll probably do just in the 6 weeks. And then I'll go back to my usual. But the transition has been real seamless. It's been pretty seamless to adapt into, just part of every day now. So it's like, yeah, in mornings, so I'm doing the supplementation too. So in the mornings I do the supplements, get my meals going, start tracking every little chance I get, just everything that I'm intaking and exercise. Or the exercise part is easy because I use the Fitbit, but the meal planning and everything, and it's great to see where you are overall with your calories, your calorie intake, what your goal is, and then just working to stay below that.
Thank you, Art.
Yep.
And then everybody knows Stephanie. So I love this picture. Kind of expresses her personality. And she also did the program with us. Do you mind just kind of sharing maybe 30 to 60 seconds, Stephanie, just related to maybe to the meal plan, kind of this third point as well?
Same thing, tracking the protein. My thing was trying to get enough calories in, and Coach Ivan actually upped my calorie intake also, but having to learn to, you could play with your calorie intake and how many grams of protein that I needed to eat, and it was like, this is too much food. But it actually paid off. The definition and the toning, you could see the difference from the beginning to the end that I lost. It just toned up. So really just burning the calories and then eating more, which was crazy.
How do you guys like the sound of that? Like, to me, when I hear it's hard to get enough food, or I have to eat more food, to me, I'm like, that's the kind of program I want to be on. Okay, so let's talk about your coaching now. So these are two of our amazing hybrid coaches. You may recognize them from such gyms as Fighting Fit, Boot Camp. So what does a coach do? Well, a coach helps you take control over your life. A coach teaches you about the control you have over your mind. See, this really is more than just about the weight loss. I think everybody kind of knows that that fitness is a great onboarding spot to just getting control in your life in general. And so their job is to really act more as a life coach as well overall, but teaches you about the control you have over your mind. You'll learn more about the power of your thoughts and how to manage your brain in a way that transforms your life. They help you dive into self-discovery, learn more about who you are by tapping into your strengths, discovering your values, and identifying your needs. You see, I think we all know that weight loss is more than just a formula, or else we all know what the formula is. A lot of it is inner blocks that we have to following through on these things. And so the beauty is your coach actually helps you transform into the type of person who lives a very conscious, self-aware life. And so they help you break harmful cycles. They're going to be identifying these during this process and walk you through proven steps to break the cycles, overcome limiting beliefs that stand in your way, and facilitate personal growth. You're neither broken nor do you need to be fixed, but growth is always the direction that we should be heading. They help you improve your confidence, communication, relationships, and other areas that you long to see change in, because the same principles that affect weight loss are the same principles that improve our lives in every other area. Coach Ivan, could I bring you on to just share maybe 1 to 2 minutes of your experience as a hybrid coach?
Yeah, absolutely. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so I guess as a hybrid coach, I think the first thing I just kind of want to get across is that this is, in a nutshell, like a habit development system. Okay, I'm sure you guys have been through your own diets and nutritional plans before, but the reason that you guys are sitting on this video or part of the gym is because whatever you've done before you feel is not necessarily working. And so that's what we're here to do. My objective is to help you identify and find your ideal self. Okay, we all paint a picture in our head of where we want to be physically, where we want to be financially, wherever we want to be, and I want to help you get there in a nutritional aspect and also from a fitness standpoint. We're trying to break the cycle of the whole going to a 6-week challenge, gaining the weight back, feeling bad for yourself, jumping back in. You know, I know we're all done that and it's exhausting, and I don't want to see that. Like, I'd love to get it to a point where it's like you spend your 6 months with me in the first cycle, or even a year if we have to go through it 2 times, and you never have to do this again because you have the tools that you need to know what you need to eat, to know what work you need to put in, and you're also aware of the person that you want to be and how to get there. Some people can get discouraged with the time span that this takes. You know, realistically speaking, if you're looking for a quick fix, the way that Forrest had mentioned, this isn't the program for you. You know, just kind of like the way that you're developing yourself through life and your career and understanding and learning different things, that isn't an overnight thing. It's a process. We get to learn who you are and who you want to become step by step through this whole entire program. That being said, you know, I hope I get to bring some of y'all on board. I love working with my clients. I love seeing them change, and I love hearing that some goals are, you know, not necessarily fat loss, not necessarily getting to a certain weight. It's about being there for your son, being there for your daughter for the rest of their life, being there for a wedding that you want to get to, being healthier so you don't encounter certain health issues. You know what I mean? Those are the things that matter to me, and I think those are the things that should matter to you as well. We all have our own body type, but I want to see what kind of body you can chisel out based off of the work that you're ready to put in, and I'm here for you. Okay? That's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So I want to share with you, Liz sent this over to me yesterday.
Hey, my name is Liz, and I've been doing the hybrid program with Ivan as my coach since January 1st. I've done a lot of challenges and diets in the past before, and I always lose the weight and then, gain it right back. Never really consistently kept anything off for a while. So, however, since joining the hybrid program on January 1st, I've managed to lose 15 pounds. I've still got a little bit of ways to go before I hit my goal weight, but so far I've been doing pretty good. I think the difference between the hybrid program and everything else is accountability. It's nice to have a coach that I have to answer to all day, every day, from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. Everything from food to water to supplements to exercise, and he's really good about giving me a plan. that I could follow that's realistic as far as diet and calorie count and keeping up with my protein count. He's really helped me with making modifications. Like I don't eat meat, so he's got a really good veggie plan for me so I can still hit my macros. And then like earlier this year, I went to Vegas for a few days and I really wanted to work out at the hotel. And so, I told him, I said, this is what the hotel gym has. And then less than 24 hours later, he had a whole workout plan uploaded into the program entitled Hotel Gym. So I was able to do that. And it was just kind of nice to have somebody that was really looking out for me. And if I slip up and I get off track, he's right there to put me back on track. So I would definitely recommend this program for anybody that has trouble just keeping their focus and just kind of does the same thing that I do, that yo-yos around. So I think this is a really good plan for long-term weight loss. So
awesome. And then this is something Marlise sent to me after her first meeting with Ivan, and I asked her if I could share this because I loved it. It made me so happy.
Hey Forrest, I just wanted to tell you I just had my one-on-one with, what's this? What's going on here? Oh my God. There we go. Oh my God. Hey, anyways, I just had my one-on-one with Ivan, and I just want to tell you that I really love working with him and that he's super, super observant and full of knowledge, and I'm just really happy with how things are going. So he gave me a lot of tips and gave me a lot of help, and I just want to tell you that I'm just really excited for this journey. Thank you. Bye.
Awesome. That made me very happy to get. Hopefully we've helped you break some beliefs with this, but that information alone won't help you. The only thing that will help you is to take action. You may be thinking, I see it works for others, but my body's different. Tess, she joined the challenge. When I invited her in, she's also, to me, she was a poster child of a great fit for this program. And when she joined the program, one of her biggest concerns was that she has Hashimoto's, which is like a severe form of a thyroid problem. And yet she, you guys probably saw, she sent me a message where she's like, I have never been in this good of shape, even before having kids. So if your body's different, that's okay. We'll figure out a way. Let's see. Chris says, I'm sure all of us who've done hybrid will be happy to talk and answer questions as well. Yes, definitely. So ask anybody, ask in the group if you think of more questions. Otherwise, I guess we'll go ahead and end this. Thank you all so much for being on this. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Thank you for watching that video. I hope you got a lot out of it, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Now, if you are interested in learning more about our program and possibly working with us, I want to invite you to join us for our upcoming 12-week transformation program. Now, in this program, we guarantee that we will get you down to 20% body fat, if that's the level you want to get to. Not everybody wants to get that lean, but if that is your goal, and whatever your goal is, we can set it together over the phone. But this is our flat belly guarantee, that we guarantee that we will get you down all the way to 20% body fat, if that is the goal that you have. So if you're interested in this, click on the link below. You're going to be taken to a page where you can schedule a call with me, and we'll do a little bit of digging in. We'll see what your goals are. If it's a good fit for you and it's a good fit for us, then we'll invite you to join us for the 12-week transformation program. Awesome.